Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to share this list with you guys because today I am gonna be sharing an updated version of basically German lesbian movies that I will highly recommend you all to go ahead and go watch. I have done a part 1 and it's been a while since I have done a part 2. So here you go with part 2. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and if you have any other movie recommendation, please drop it down below in the comments. That will be very helpful. So let's get right into details and not waste any more time. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off of Take Her Breath Away. Basically, it follows a police officer, Maxine, and juggles she basically recovery of a list of informants as a chance to save their jobs. But Maxine basically falls in love with the main thief, which is actually Laura, and both become the target of Eliminator. It's a thriller and was released in 2024, and it basically got a 6 out of a 10 rating, which is pretty good. This movie actually started to get popular at the beginning of this year, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, it also got released on a couple of streaming platforms. So if you guys would highly, look for a good, loving, intense, also about enemies turning into lovers type of vibe, this is definitely the movie that I will recommend you all to go ahead and go watch. Because one thing I have to say is that the chemistry between the two, I will definitely rate it a strong 8 out of a 10. I like the way they came together to survive and also to basically keep their love alive. So yeah, I will highly rate it a strong, the movie in general, a strong 7.5 out of a 10. Then moving forward, we have Gluth. Hopefully, I am pronouncing it right. Basically, follow Sasha has been working for several years at Queens. Maria is the new girl, independent and also queer at the same time. Sasha is immediately drawn to her. Maria is basically turned in and fascinated by the absolute calm of Sasha's faces her life. Even though she has a lot going on, she just really does appreciate her calmness and how she handles certain situations. Who her, in this case, Maria, she wouldn't handle the same way. They experience together a unique moment in which, which happiness seems possible, but the relationship begins to crumble due to their fears of basically showing each other, the true sides of them. Yes, out of the whole list, I would say this is one of the ones that I will highly recommend watching. I feel like it's about overcoming difficulties and finding love while you are facing difficulties in life and just figuring out how to move forward and to basically not lose the person that you are falling for. So yes, highly recommended, highly recommended. Then we have foreign language. Fanny, as a shy, lonely teenager, go on a language exchange to Germany in Leipzig. She meets her pen pal, a teenager eager to become political activist. Fanny is troubled to win over Lena. She basically invents a life for herself to basically extend of becoming trapped in her lies. The movie was basically released in 2024 and also got amazing feedback. So basically it's about you meeting somebody and you end up lying about your reality because you feel attracted to this person and you feel like only your lies will keep you, engaged with the person and make this person interested in you. But later on your lies starts to get caught up with you and now you're caught up in a situation where you are feeling like you are building a relationship, a friendship, a bond, or through lies and not the truth because you are afraid to tell the truth because you don't know how the person will react once you tell them the whole truth. Yes, I know it's a lot going on, but this movie highly recommended. I have spoken about it a couple of times, so go ahead, go watch. Then we have The Girl and the Spider. The movie focuses on a woman named Lisa moving out of her apartment. She's not going far, but this doesn't stop Lisa's roommate Mara from feeling highly negative of the move. Mara and Lisa are basically more than roommates, but there is a relationship more than, understood. They basically plain statements. The movie was released in 2021 and basically got a 6 out of a 10 rating. It's pretty interesting, it's pretty interesting. Even though the focus of the two women, in this case Mary and obviously her roommate, isn't like, in this case Lisa, isn't like the center of attention. Just by the way they communicate and the things they say to one another, you can clearly see that there is something more than just them being roommates and just living with each other. If you guys know now, and if you have watched the movie, let me know your thoughts on it, because me personally, I haven't watched it. I just saw a couple of clips here and there, so I'm just going based off, my personal review on my reviews that I have done. Then we have Tar. It's a psychological drama, and Tar is in a relationship with Sharon. They are actually married, who is also the basically concerts master of orchestra. Dar conducts. The film explores the complex of their relationship and their lives, both professionally and personally. The movie was released in 2022 and it's basically 2 hours long. And one thing that really surprised me about this movie is the way the movie ended. I definitely didn't thought things would end the way it did because you can see that Tara was definitely going through it. Her marriage was falling apart. Her wife was being very, very, very patient with her. You can see that there came a point that her wife just couldn't deal with certain things anymore, that she had to tell her, hey, in order to save yourself, you need a way out. And that's exactly what happened by the end of the movie. I have done a review regarding this movie, and if you guys haven't watched it, I can guarantee you that you are losing out because this movie is top tier, top, 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 top tier for sure, for sure. And then we have Stay Still. The smart and cunning Julie is in their 20s. She marches to her own beat and has manifest into nothing by nothing. She really means nothing. No job, no studies, no friends. She's just living life as she is going through it. Agnes is happy. Basically, she's a nurse, is about the same age as, in this case, Julie. Things changed when basically they met each other together. They will start an organization, and that's how they actually start to get close to one another, and that's how their bond starts. It's basically about two people that are around the same age that have two different realities and it has two different lifestyles. They come together with a purpose of creating something to make a difference, but also at the same time they are falling for each other because they definitely didn't thought that their worlds will come together like this. Yes, very, very, very cute. It was released in 2019. So if you guys haven't watched it, I do feel like it's a classic that needs to get a little bit more attention. I feel like that will be truly amazing. And then we have Axolit over K. I don't know how to really pronounce it, but there you guys go. I have putting it now reading it down. The movie basically follows Mifty, a German girl. She goes clubbing often and her best friend has some problems. If you guys know what I mean and you guys know it. Mufti is also involved with an older woman named Alice. Murphy doesn't have an adult in her life who cares for her. Her mother basically passed away and her father is uninvolved, and basically he's rich enough to constantly make his children and their needs not become his problem, basically his kids' problems to disappear because he's not a present father. He doesn't care about his kids, despite him being in a very financial good position. They can help out his kids, especially the ones that are basically facing trouble. The movie was released in 2028, 23, if I'm not mistaken. And let me tell you one thing about this movie. It definitely showcases how important parents are in children's lives, especially when you are young. So yes, this one is super intense, educational as well. That's why I just had to come here and include it on the list because I feel like it's super, super mega underrated. So yes, guys, this is the updated version of lesbian German movies that I will highly recommend you also go ahead and go watch and support. And I also want to say that I've activated the super stickers to the channel just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will definitely help the channel out a lot in order to make us grow and just go to the next level. And I also want to say thank you so much for all the love and all support. And if you guys have any other ideas, please drop them down below in the comments. That will also, be very, very amazing and very well received. Until the next video, and goodbye.